So, this is week 3 coming in for this LA Kings High School Hockey League season. But last week, you had the El Segundo Strikers take on the South Bay Stingrays and ended up winning this one at a score of 5-2. You see, after the first period, during the first period, no score going into the final minutes of the first period. Strikers getting a muffin on net, able to get that rebound right on in for the quick 1-0 lead. As they go on again, scoring again late in the second period, making it 2-0 El Segundo. Later on in that period, the Strikers are able to force a 3-goal lead against South Bay is able to cut into that 2-goal lead, getting it down to 2-1. And in the third period, Strikers strike back as they play in the offensive zone, showing a lot of pressure here in this game late. Having a lot of fun in the corner as they center it out in front for... Sorry, just trying to look for that goal. I edited it quite literally because this final play, absolute dynamite by the Strikers, showing a lot of tenacity. And out in front for the Strikers again, trying to force it out in front. And the Stingrays not able to get that one as the Strikers get off to a 4-1 lead. But they strike back. Not able to strike back, actually, leaving this one at 5-1. Now, Wildcats taking on the Royals. Last week here in the first period, it was a barn burner for West Ranch. Right away, just a minute into the game, able to pressure Santa Barbara down to their own zone. Getting the quick seeing eye shot and a quick goal for West Ranch. And they get off to a quick 2-0 lead after a similar shot from the point. And a third shot getting a mad scramble out in front. Quick 3-0 lead for West Ranch. And for the Wildcats coming back in, trying to get this 4-goal lead. Tough angle shot, and the rebound's able to go in. And dying seconds of the first period, West Ranch forcing it into the zone and getting a tough angle shot on goal. West Ranch high and flying. And going into the third period, not able to come back from that one. West Ranch able to skate out with a dominating 7-2 win. And here in this game, West Ranch and the El Segundo Strikers rematch from the finals in the JV season last year. El Segundo trying to topple their foes once again, but West Ranch trying to get a little revenge for last season. You hear the cadence from West Ranch. Strikers should be coming up momentarily. We have 16 minutes on the clock. First period of week 3. El Segundo West Ranch finals rematch starts right now. West Ranch winning the opening draw. El Segundo trying to play it to the side. And that will be a quick stoppage of play. Just 10 seconds into this one. Strikers are 2-1 on the season, and the 1-1 on the season. And the West Ranch Wildcats a perfect 2-0. As they'll try to play it to the side, taken away by the Strikers. Ritz trying to hold it in. Taken away again by West Ranch. Here we go with a shot off Sam Rogers' glove and out of play. Going in for the line change. Strikers have Campbell in between Howard and Stickney. Trying to clear. Here we go with Ludwig, but taken away by the Strikers. Benroda, a shot wide of the net. Net off its moorings as the referee will not try to save this one. Goalie's trying to fix it himself. Campbell trying to leave it off. Thornton back, pressuring. Trying to guide it out in front is West Ranch. And a shot saved by Mayer. And a rebound held to the side. Ludwig trying to get a good shot off. Big hit by Campbell. Thornton. He'll dump it in, going across to Stickney. Stickney trying to reverse. Taken away by Dunleavy. I got confirmation from Miss Dunleavy that it is, in fact, Dunleavy as Wilkinson plays it out to Jenner Love. Jenner Love leaving it across to Stickney. Just couldn't hold it. Still gets it back. As West Ranch trying to clear it up. Mayer calls for the icing, and the Strikers will get it. 14:21 left in the first. Had a nice conversation with Miss Dunleavy, and I was able to get some corrections on the names that I keep messing up, and I apologize profusely for getting that wrong, as Gerano gets it a shot off, blocked aside, and a reaching save by Sam Rogers. Giordano trying to win that. Jenner Love, a shot tipped on. Big blocker save by Rogers. Held in, trying to go across to Mayer. Mayer pressuring. Dufour, a shot. Blocked out in front, a shot again, and Rogers will cover. Big defensive play there by Alexandre Dufour. Giordano out to take the draw for the Strikers. Jenner Love, a shot saved by Rogers. They'll play it down to the right circle. Trying to reverse, clearing it, held in by Benroda. A shot blocked out in front. Strikers trying to get it back. Here comes Jenner Love. Jenner Love trying to play it. Down for Mayer. Held in by the Strikers, trying to get a good heating shot off, but it is cleared, and now Piers Marchant going out in front, and a good poke check try, but just missing that was Mayer as the Strikers regain possession. Cutler trying to go across, as Cutler was the one that opened up the scoring last time. Here we go with the Strikers. Benroda trying to get a shot off in front, but too strong of a defensive check there for West Ranch, and they'll clear. Howard. Brett Wilkinson. As Howard trying to touch it up on sides, but just missing that one. So as I mentioned, these two teams seem to know each other a little bit. Played each other in the JV finals, where West Ranch fell by a score of 11-3 to the Strikers. Goalie in their for the Strikers, actually, in that game was Gahal McKeon. A shot, rebound right in front, big save, and another shot going off the post. Strikers trying to play it down, centering out in front. War of the Wildcats taken away from the Strikers as they'll play it down into the Strikers' right corner. Aloisi. In goal for that finals was actually Gahal McKeon, showing off his gruesome body as the Wildcats a shot blocker save. Small in stature, he actually was able to show his explosiveness as the Strikers have a chance. Breakaway out in front, shot saved by Rogers, and he will cover. Big save by Sam Rogers here early. And on the other side of that JV's final, actually, I believe was... trying to remember... it wasn't Sam Rogers. I think it was actually Tyler Brandt. As a shot on goal gets blocked to the side. He played a really good game that game, actually. Scoring excluded. But he actually got hurt in the second period, and they were forced to take him out of the goal. As a shot rebound out in front. Mayer with a save. Second save and a third save as the Strikers avoid catastrophe there. A clear guided on goal, and Sam Rogers won't take the chance, and he will cover. Going back to that final, it was actually an interesting kind of duology of the goaltenders. We're talking about the stature of both goaltenders. Gahal McKeon was actually very short and very kind of explosive and speedy, where on the other side, Brandt was really tall, bulky, and he covered most of the net himself. And it was that athleticism that both of them had to go from one post to the other on their RVH style of goaltending, as Benarota trying to get it in. Dunleavy now with it. Morenos for the Strikers trying to clear all the way down into West Ranch territory, but they will call this icing off because of a tip by the Wildcats. They'll get it into the Strikers zone. Right circle shot high and wide over Mayer. A foot race. Moreno's trying to take it away. Thornton with it. He'll get it across. Perennial. Nothing doing. And that will go all the way down for an icing yet again. Talking this season, the Wildcats have been very, very dominant in these two games that they have been playing. Strikers, not so much. First game, they were steamrolled 7-2. But the second game, they were able to rebound, scoring 5-2 over Santa Barbara as a foot race for the puck here. Taken away, shot on net, and a good save by Mayer. West Ranch still with it, trying to guide it out. Campbell has a shot, big save by Sam Rogers, and he will cover. 9:35 left to go here in the first period. Strikers trying to get that one taken away. There we go with West Ranch. Into the Strikers zone. LB hauled off. Scotto. He'll hold it in. Andrew Scotto. Stickney. Leaving it across for Thornton. Thornton pressuring out in front, nothing doing. Held in by Howard. He has Aloisi to his right, but just couldn't hold the line. Campbell will just leave it off. West Ranch will dump it back into the Strikers zone. El Segundo. Reversing it back for Campbell. Campbell, deking through one. Has a shot, scores! Ryan Campbell gets the goal, and the Strikers are flying high here in the first period. And with that, the alternate captain, Ryan Campbell, making his presence known, getting his Strikers to an early 1-0 lead. Noticeably, I have not seen Anthony Davis as a shot right out in front, nothing doing. So perhaps he couldn't make the trip, or maybe he hasn't been let out yet. Giordano, down and deep. Jenner Love trying to get it, pressuring West Ranch just right of their zone. Giordano holds it in, trying to go across to Jenner Love. 1-0 El Segundo, 8:07 left to go here in this first period. Leave it across, trying to look for Mayer. A shot for Jenner Love, scores! What a goal! Jenner Love does it all himself! 2-0 El Segundo! You know what? If you're a prospect watching for any college, look at Jenner Love. I am not kidding. He has been the most clutch player on the Strikers so far, as Aloisi trying to go out in front. That was an impressive goal. I cannot lie. That was an impressive goal. And I've seen so many goals here in this tournament. Let's see if West Ranch can respond with their looking flashy goals. A shot, side of the net, just going wide. And that almost was an amazing goal too. Going across the net, trying to look short side again. A shot right out in front, save! And a rebound falls to the side. West Ranch trying to keep this one alive. Dunleavy has it in back of the net. Shot right out in front! And Thornton will touch up as the Strikers are going off to the penalty box. Looks like it's going to be Howard. And you can see from these two teams that they have improved so much since the beginning of this year. Strikers included, obviously, but even the Wildcats, they have been dominant this entire season, but you can see their reach too. But especially this El Segundo team. A shot right out in front, scores! And as I said that, the Wildcats strike back! Beat for beat, highlight reel goal to highlight reel goal. Trying to look at, it was Ethan Yang getting that goal. Ooh, wow. Buckle in. This is going to be a doozy. As the Strikers trying to get that one. Ritz fighting hard. Wildcats able to get that one. Cutler. Trying to leave it out in front. Strikers battling hard for it. 2-1 El Segundo thanks to a wild tip out in front by Ethan Yang, cutting into this 2-0 El Segundo lead. Strikers back in their own zone. Wildcats leave it out, looking for Yang. Overshooting him, but getting Dylan Angus. Ritz getting across. Big poke out in front. There we go with Edwards. Leaving it out. Wilkinson. Shot. Tipped on. Good save. Strikers trying to reverse it back the other way, but they'll have the safe play as Ritz is able to play it. Big play there by Ritz, actually, getting the puck up. That's one thing that you always want to do. You never want to go backwards. You always want to go forwards in this game of hockey. Rarely do you have a backwards pass that is planned as a shot just trying to go out in front. Stickney going rink side, but that is taken away by Vincent Seibel. Seibel gets it again. Trying to flip it on goal. You know, the West Ranch JV team, I want to give a shout out to Rhodes. He played an amazing game last night, a week ago, against the Stingrays JV team. Getting an absolute marionette of a goal. Making himself look like a ballerina as Stickney tries to get that in offensive zone, but cleared out by the Wildcats. Strikers trying to play it up to Campbell, taken away by Seibel. Seibel dumped out of play, and if this were the NHL, that would have been a delay of game, but we are in the LA Kings High School Hockey League. That is no such penalty. We'll just get an offensive draw for the Strikers. We have the big man, Jenner Love, out with Giordano Mayer. Trying to see that last name. And he turns away as I try to read his nameplate. Oh, win it across. Trying to get it out and back. A shot out in front from Wilkinson. And a good save and a rebound. Giordano looking for Jenner Love. And that is a big save. And here we go the other way with West Ranch. 1-on-2. And he gets it taken away from him. Andrew Scotto does. Giordano trying to go across. And Houston able to play. High stick play. Andrew Scotto with it. Scotto gets it ripped away by the Strikers. Mayer gets turned into a big hit. The captain showing his agility there as we have a rush for the Strikers back here the way. He has Jenner Love to his right, but nothing able to come of that. Wilkinson back for the Strikers. A 1-on-3 for Pierce Marchant. Trying to get it across. Good shot. Big save by Mayer. And another shot. Strikers again trying to get it across. Trying to get this one out. And they will. All the way down as Giordano trying to play it in a big shot. Curving it on net. A knuckleball if I've ever seen one in hockey. But played harmlessly to the right circle. We will get a stoppage with 3:07 left to go. Strikers, you have Wilkinson out, Mayer out, Jenner Love out, and for the West Ranch Wildcats, you have Stenalevi, Romeo, Seibel, Ethan Yang, and a puck drop. Skane gets it taken away and cleared all the way by Aloisi. Rogers. He'll play it out. Skane. Trying to leave it out. A big haymaker shot blocked out in front by Howard. And Wilkinson able to clear. No call here so far. As the puck is played all the way down and an icing against the West Ranch Wildcats. And for the Wildcats coming on the ice, you have Ludwig, Stephen Levy, and Dunleavy, as well as Pierce Marchant, going with Edwards, Perennial, and Benroda, as well as Brett Wilkinson. Strikers on the penalty kill still. Ludwig trying to guide it out in front, taken away by the Strikers. They'll leave it across. Shot, save, right out in front, scores! West Ranch ties this one up, 2 power play goals. And we are tied here in Simi Valley. 1:58 left to go here in this first period. Meridian wins the draw. And trying to leave it out in front. Taken away by Edwards. Strikers, left circle, shot high and wide of Sam Rogers. Perennial. 1:23 left to go. Trying to guide it out in front. Taken away by the Wildcats. And with a lot of speed was Andrew Scotto. But the Strikers trying to ford him off. Able to do it. Skating it out to the shallow zone of the Wildcats. Taken away again by West Ranch. 2-2 tie. Last minute of play here in the first period. Giordano leaving it across for Morenos. Morenos trying to look out for Giordano, taken away by Dunleavy. Dunleavy forces it out in front for Romeo. But Mayer will cover. Campbell out to take the draw for the Strikers. He'll lose it to the side. Wildcats trying to get it out in front, taken away by Campbell. Campbell, the opening goal scorer. He'll give it out to Wilkinson. Wilkinson trying to guide it out. Taken away. Angus. Angus taken away by Wilkinson. But the Strikers trying to clear out opposite side. We'll play it down as Houston will get the final touch here in this first period. Your score, 2-2. Big plays. We have a back and forth hockey game here against the Strikers and the Wildcats. And in Milwaukee, we have a back and forth game against the Brewers and the Dodgers. If you guys are interested in that, it is 5-5, bottom of the 11th. So second period here. And these two teams have a lot of history together, as I mentioned. A little bit of a rivalry brewing between these two teams, the El Segundo Strikers and the West Ranch Wildcats. And it's not hard to see why, as I keep mentioning the finals, because it was a good season for both of these guys last season. Strikers, perfect, 18-0. And the West Ranch Wildcats, 15-1, or excuse me, 15-2. Both losses to the El Segundo Strikers. Right now, Sam Rogers and his Wildcats are perfect in the season. Strikers are 1-1 on the season. Wildcats trying to repay their favor to the El Segundo Strikers after taking them down in the finals. Strikers trying to make this perfect season for the West Ranch Wildcats imperfect as second period underway. They'll play it down. Strikers trying to guide it out in front. Big pressure there from Ritz, but taken away by West Ranch. Yang down to the El Segundo zone, trying to guide it out through the back. A fanned-on shot taken away. And here we go with an outlet pass, trying to look for Bunroda, but nothing doing. Bunroda trying to guide it out. Ritz able to ward off any challenge. And a guide out in front for the West Ranch Wildcats. Trying to go off on the backhander try. Rebound out in front. Big save by Mayer. Sprawling out. Losing sight of the puck. And able to keep this one tied. And just as we speak, the Milwaukee Brewers eked out a win against the LA Dodgers. It's tough being a Dodger fan lately, but not tough being a fan of this high school hockey team, as both West Ranch and El Segundo tied up here as a big shot try and a fan on that one as Romeo will try to play it. Dunleavy. He'll bring it in himself, dumping into the side of the zone. Perennial trying to get that one. They'll play it down. Wilkinson trying to take it away. A shot out in front, and nothing doing. Ludwig giving it out. Getting it back. Wilkinson able to pressure that. Perennial not able to hold that one in. West Ranch trying to reverse it back the other way. Morenos will give it back to Wilkinson. Brett Wilkinson will leave it off. As Morenos not able to do anything with that, he'll give it back to Howard. Howard. Romeo not able to corral that one was Perennial, and Howard will try to reverse back. Seibel for West Ranch in his own zone. Leaving it off for Dunleavy in the neutral zone. He'll try to guide it up ice. West Ranch, Seibel in his own zone. Giving it away. Stickney. Tyler Stickney. Trying to guide it out in front. Taken away. As West Ranch comes back the other way. Romeo. Turning it over. Strikers right out and back. Out in front. Scores! West Ranch gets the 3-2 lead. A good effort by Mayer, but an amazing setup by West Ranch, getting that clean one-time goal. And with 13:15 left in the second period, we have our first West Ranch lead. Campbell loses the draw. Scotto. He has his brother to his left. Strikers take it away, though. Trying to guide it out in front. Here we go. Campbell has Thornton. Campbell, a shot, scores! Seeing eye shot! Beats him. Top right. And the Strikers strike back. Three to 2 your score. Or excuse me, 3-3 tie your score. Campbell out to take the draw again. 2 goals so far for Mr. Ryan Campbell. He'll leave it across. Julian Skane out to play it. Lodenquist. Turton taken away. Thornton trying to guide it down and deep to Campbell again. And that's taken away by West Ranch. West Ranch trying to get it across, but Bunroda there to play it. Bunroda leaving it out for Thornton. Thornton has it down, has Campbell to his right, but taken away by West Ranch. Yang skating hard. West Ranch still with it though. Right corner. Trying to guide it out to Yang, but that is a little bit too hard. Stickney on Yang. Trying to guide it out in front. Good shot. Big save by Mayer. They'll leave it across. Fanned on shot, and another rebound try is covered and smothered by Mayer. 11:57 left to go here in the second period. 3-3 your tie. Back and forth game here in Simi Valley. Game 3, week 3 of the season for the El Segundo Strikers and the West Ranch Wildcats. Over the hump. This is the final 2 games of this season, as Ludwig will play it for the Wildcats. Giving off to Seibel. Seibel off the boards, trying to look for his forward out in front. Nothing doing. Strikers trying to give it to Jenner Love. Ritz out to get it. Ludwig will take it away for the Wildcats. Playing in it back, taken away by Jenner Love. Shot! Wide of the net. He has been dangerous this game. He has been dangerous all season. I remember my first real gig for the Black Dog Entertainment was casting a El Segundo Striker game, and Jenner Love, even then, making his presence known. Absolute buxom hockey player. As Wilkinson plays it. He'll get it across for Howard. Giordano trying to go down in deep, looking for Jenner Love with that dump in. But West Ranch will shove him aside. Wilkinson getting it down for Jenner Love. Overshoots him. Dunleavy with it with the West Ranch Wildcats, giving it off. Romeo leaving it off. Moreno's able to pickpocket him. Skating across the other way. Left circle. Trying to feed it out in front, but taken away by the West Ranch Wildcats as the shot goes off the pad. Dufourier. A shot, save, rebound out in front, and a good clear. Good seeing eye shot there for Dufourier, and nothing doing out of that as Perennial trying to beat out the icing, can't. 9:51 left to go here in the second period. 3-3 tie. So far, so good for both teams. Highlight reel goal after highlight reel goal, and we're tied. You know, if I have to give these two clubs anything, it's the fact that they really don't make any games boring. No matter what week you're talking about. None of these clubs do. South Bay, Santa Barbara just went to a shootout last game if you missed it. They were up. Santa Barbara was 5-2 going into the third period, and South Bay stormed back, but ultimately lost in extra innings in the shootout. Perennial trying to guide it down. Ludwig. He'll leave it across. Scotto trying to win the foot race. Morenos trying to guide it out in front. Held in by Yang. Have a shot right in front. Poke checked away. And a rebound to the side. Yang playing it. Yang to Scotto. Scotto a shot. A knuckleball going on net. Mayer overcompensated for the save, but luckily it was bouncing wide. Strikers trying to get it out in front. Wildcats trying to get it out in front. Strikers trying to prevent that. They do, but West Ranch still in the Strikers zone. They'll get it all the way down. Scotto in the El Segundo zone, and that will be an offsides. The net is off its moorings. The net. Always seems to have a way to stop this play. Even in the JV side, that net does not like to stay on its moorings. As the Strikers and Wildcats get ready to resume this play. 8:41 left to go. And the Strikers looking to strike back after leading 2-0 in this game. West Ranch stormed all the way back to a 3-2 lead. And the El Segundo Strikers able to tie this one up. So we'll have a little more of a talk here as they're huddled up. Campbell out to take the draw, and he'll win it against Madurian. Yang trying to go across, taken away by Campbell. Campbell all the way down, trying to go past Seibel, but Seibel boxes him out. He has the big tallness to do that. A big hit thrown by Stickney. Wilkinson holds it back. Campbell with it. Campbell already with 2 goals. Wilkinson looking across for Stickney. Tyler Stickney just couldn't hold it. We'll go rink side to Wilkinson. Brett Wilkinson into West Ranch territory. Good shot, better save by Sam Rogers. God, if only they made him a captain. He would have been Captain Rogers. And I could have called him Captain America. That would have been a nice nickname. And my dad gave me the sigh of, you gotta be kidding me with that joke. But you know what? It was about time that the script was flipped and I told the dad jokes. We have a goaltending change. Cahal McKeown is in net, taking his place from Pierce Mayer. Good job, Mr. Mayer. Dunleavy. He'll dump it out, playing it for Howard. Giving it across to Wilkinson. Wilkinson. Dunleavy taking it away for West Ranch, but gets stripped by Morenos. Mayer shouldn't get it, and there we go with Ludwig. Ludwig, good shot, big save by Cahal McKeown. Fighting it off to the corner. 3-3 your tie. 7:23 left to go here in the second period. Ludwig. Trying to play it down. Going across, taken away by Jenner Love. Jenner Love gets pushed on his tuchus, and that will be a penalty for interference. 7:03 left to go here in this first period. Colaris. I'm sorry. So, correction, number 2 on El Segundo is freshman Peter Colaris. Caloyeris. Again, phonetics if you can. Thank you. But, sorry about that. So, correcting myself, it is not Mayer, it is Caloyeris. As Edwards trying to get it across. Jenner Love. Guiding out in front. Shot. Blocker to side. And a rebound for Jenner Love. He'll play it down. He loves that short side. He'll hold it in. Jenner Love again trying to go short side, but read out by the West Ranch Wildcats, and they'll block it aside and clear. Bun Rhoda able to play. We'll play it down. Bun Rhoda. Out right circle. Morenos. Monroda. Left corner. Trying to guide it out in front. And a big shot by Jenner Love, and that goes wide. And another shot. Tipped on. Scores! Seeing eye shot by Benroda. Screen by Jenner Love. And the Strikers are flying high yet again. 4-3. Captain, we have liftoff. Strikers back out in front. Caligaris, thank you so much, Miss Phoenix Caligaris. That actually is a huge help as they try to get it across. West Ranch into Strikers territory, trying to tie this thing up. Going across the body of Gal McKeown, no one there to stuff it home. Perennial trying to get it across, but taken away by West Ranch. Ritz. He'll find Benroda. Taken away, poked away, and now we go with Yang back the other way for the West Ranch Wildcats. Just skates a tad over the line and offsides for West Ranch. Tight game here in Simi Valley, Southern California, for this beautiful day of LA Kings High School Hockey League. Morenos wins the draw back, but taken away by the West Ranch Wildcats, forcing it back in. Wilkinson reversing, trying to go across, finding Ritz. Howard turning it over. Dunleavy trying to center it out in front. Big haymaker shot going above the head of Gahal McKeown. Strikers trying to go across. Perennial. Madurian, a shot over and wide. Meridian. Scotto, taken away by Ritz. Howard in the Strikers zone, trying to look rinkside to Wilkinson. Wilkinson trying to find the lead pass, he does. Morenos, right circle, and a weak angle shot, gets blocked aside. Perennial trying to hold it in. A little bit too bouncy there as he'll play it out to the shallow, deep into his zone now. That's one of the only times that you actually want to go back into your own zone if you're trying to reset the play as Perennial did. Wilkinson couldn't get it away. Left circle Ludwig. Trying to get it out in front. Taken away. And that will be a penalty on El Segundo. Interference the call. And it looks like it's going to be Brett Wilkinson, who has been... He's been kind of challenged when it comes to penalties thus far here in this El Segundo season. And the red-hot West Ranch power play is going to get back at it here. Thank you for the correction, Miss Tina Bunrow. I will make sure that I get your kid's name right. There's a shot on goal, saved by Gahal McKeown. And like I said, I am never offended if you guys have like corrections for how I'm saying your family member or child's name. I am completely open to that. Because I want to make sure that when I'm broadcasting, you guys are able to watch this back and say, hey, that's my kid. Instead of, who is that? As a shot goes off the post. Yang had a good chance and beat Gahal McKeown short side, but couldn't beat the pipe. Ludwig going across. Shot on goal. Good save by Gahal. Rebound out in front. Big save by McKeown, and he will cover. Gahal McKeown standing strong for his Strikers here. 1:27 left to go in this penalty kill. 1:26 left to go, or excuse me, 3:26 left to go here in this second period. 4-3 El Segundo after a big shot by Bonro And a lead for the Strikers momentarily as the Ludwig gives it to the side. A good shot, blocked aside by the Strikers, trying to go out in front. They'll leave it across. A shot, scores! Big one-time goal! Beautiful setup! And West Ranch ties it up! And you can tell that the Strikers' defense wants that one back. So excuse me to Mr. Cahal McKeown. Called him Cahal. Don't want that. As Dunleavy plays it back. We have a 4-4 game. Fresh books. Strikers trying to go across. Taken away by Ludwig. Trying to get it out in front. Good shot saved by Cahal. And the rebound scores! Big, buxom, juicy rebound left out by McKeown. And the Wildcats lead this one 5-4. Deja vu, eh? Coming into this third period. 2 minutes and 38 seconds left in the second. We had a fresh game, and now we have a new lead for the Wildcats. We'll try to go to cross. Wilkinson trying to get it out in front. Giordano trying to find it at his feet. But Alexandre Dufourier able to play that one out. Wilkinson almost turning that one over. Now does Dufourier able to pressure out in front. Houston. Get it down, Giordano for the Strikers. Trying to reverse back. Looking for Wilkinson. Wilkinson off the boards. Trying to look for General Love, but a little bit too steep an angle. And now we're going to go with General Love. Deking through one. Deking through two. Shot. Save by Rogers. General Love, I mentioned before, I'll mention again. Killer hockey player here for the Strikers. But Sam Rogers able to stand tall for his team. Second period, 1:39 left to go. Wilkinson trying to get it out in front for Giordano. Jenner Love has it left circle. Bounces over his stick. And here we go with Scotto. Back the other way, poked away. Wilkinson able to play it. Trying to go out in front. Yang with it. And got it to the back. Wildcats. Trying to look for an outlet pass. And here we go with Yang. A shot saved by McKeown. And a rebound playing out to the side. Giordano trying to win the foot race, just can't. West Ranch. Scotto turning it over. Ritz trying to play. He'll leave it off for Wilkinson. Brett Wilkinson, 40 seconds left. Howard. Ritz. Looking at a cross. Yang. Offsides. I think that was actually Pierce Marchant that had that breakaway chance. So apologies for that. His jersey's kind of coming apart. So that was my mistake. 28 seconds left to go here in this second period. Strikers down by 1 after leading 2-1. Or excuse me, 2-0. Then 4-3 to 3, now trailing 5 to 3 after big push, 5 to 4, thank you. After big pushback. And now here we go with the strikers. Ritz. Left circle, trying to guide it out in front. Finds Marchand, a shot! Big block out in front. Excuse me, that was Morenos. Romeo runs out of time as he gets a good elevated shot. Blocker to side by Cathal McKeown. So, we got, thank you, Mr. Thomas Marchant. That was a little bit of a jersey malfunction out on the ice for West Ranch. But in this third period, I think these two teams are pretty even. I think we can all agree on that. But for the Strikers to try to come out and tie this thing up, they're going to really have to push it because this West Ranch team has been making little to no mistakes as of late. You're really going to have to force the puck here. Really try to drive it on net. And for West Ranch, keep doing what you're doing. Yeah. So, jersey malfunction and scoreboard malfunction. Final frame, third period. And a tight game here. Cathal McKeown at the ready. And Sam Rogers at the ready. Third period starts right now. Ludwig just couldn't handle that one. Strikers played in their own zone. Trying to reverse it back. Looking for Ritz. Play it out. Taken away. Marchant. Held in. Going across. Strikers trying to play it in back of their own net. Bunro. Out in front. Yang. Shot. Save. Rebound onto the side. And nothing doing. Ludwig has it. Left corner. Trying to leave it out. Marchant. Ludwig. Down out in front. Shot off the post. That close from taking an all-important 2-goal lead. And we have a final in Anaheim, 5-2. And the final game for a world-class goaltender in Ryan Miller. And a shot off the face-off, just going wide of Cathal McKeown. Ludwig trying to deep it out in front. Trying to stuff it home. They'll reverse it back the other way. And Cathal still on his back, trying to get up. He does now. And Dunleavy almost gave his team a 2-goal lead. Held in by Skane. Right out in front, off the post again. And the Strikers come back the other way. 3-on-2. Left circle shot off the post. Seibel trying to win the foot battle with Thornton. And try to clear it out. Bunroll. A shot off the pad of Sam Rogers. Going back the other way. Strikers, Brett Wilkinson playing it. Stickney just couldn't play that one. Campbell has it. Reversing it back for the Wildcats. Out of play was, I believe, it was number 37, Lodenqui. And we'll have an offensive draw for the Strikers. Strikers now going from left to right offensively. Giordano taking the draw, winning it back. They'll try to guide it across. Jenner Love skating it out to the high slot. Very dangerous place for Jenner Love. A shot just going off the body of Andrew Scotto. Jenner Love guiding it out. Giordano a shot. Has it out in front. Trying to leave it out to the side for Jenner Love. Taken away. And now here we go. Back the other way for West Ranch. And we have a stoppage. And the Strikers and West Ranch rivalry is well and alive. There's a little physical altercation out in the right corner. Play called dead. We'll see if there's any calls on the ice. Here's a little life lesson, hockey lesson too. Normally, the referee does not see the initial call. He only sees the rebuttal. So if someone comes at you with a personal attack, or if they're, slashing your hands or whatever, giving you a little love tap in the shins, skate it off and walk the other way, or skate the other way rather, in hockey terms, is most likely that initial call won't be called, but the rebuttal will. As you can see, the Strikers coach trying to goad for that extra call. None having. They just say, here's a warning, play on. Giordano skating down, and the Strikers bench is alive. Jenner Love trying to skate it out in front, but that's not doing anything. Scotto trying to get it, but taken away by the Mayor. Caleres trying to go down. Bunro. Seibel now for the West Ranch Wildcats. Howard. Bunro just couldn't hold it. Caleres taken away by Marchant. Right circle. Trying to get it down to Scotto. Seibel holds it in. And now here we go with Bunro. Left circle. Shot out in front. Saved by Rogers. Playing it down. Ritz trying to get into the fray, but nothing doing. Morenos able to play it in the neutral zone. Morenos. Left circle. Shot. Big save. Flashy glove by Sam Rogers. And he'll hold that one. And Caleres making his presence known as well. Holding the Strikers into the offensive zone to get this draw. One back, Ritz. He'll give it to Bunro. Ludwig. Left circle for the Wildcats. Strikers trying to get it back in their own zone. Left corner, and that will be called dead. 11:51 left to go here in this third period. And this Strikers Wildcats rivalry is well and alive. Morenos. And try to get it down. Moreno just couldn't hold that one. Bunro. Morenos down behind Sam Rogers. Perennial trying to go down to Bunro. Bunro, a shot over the net. Almost found its way to the twine. And now here we go with a shot by Morenos. And that goes wide again. Perennial guiding it right in back of the net. Rogers didn't know where it was for a second. Bunro Trying to look out for Ritz. Nothing doing. Ritz just couldn't hold the puck. Now he'll reverse it back the other way. Trying to look back for Perennial. West Ranch taking it away. Misplaying it. Bunero holds it in. And that will be taken out. Wilkinson. Looking it across. Bunero. Left circle. Dancing out in front. Nothing doing. Yang. 10:33 left to go here in this third period. Yang skating it all the way down and taken away by Aloisi. Here we go with the West Ranch Wildcats. A good shot saved by Kahal McKeown, and he will cover. So Strikers down in their own zone. They're trying to tie this thing up with 10:16 left to go. And that clear will be an icing. 10:11 left to go here in this third period. Strikers trying to tie this one up once again, as they had a 2-0 lead at one point. Then a 4-3 lead, and now they trail 5-4 with 10:05 remaining here in this third period. Crazy events as back and forth game, both teams trying to get the best of one another, and both teams holding each other at bay. Strikers trying to play it down. They'll play it across. Trying to hold it in. They'll leave it down. Howard. Down across. Now Wilkinson. Wilkinson turning it over. Howard. We'll give it across Aloisi. Aloisi just couldn't hold it. West Ranch in their own zone. And all the way down for an icing. 9:12 left to go. Five to 4 your score. 9:12 left to go here in this third period. And we have a 1-goal game. Should be interesting coming into this latter half of the third period. Marchant. Right circle. Trying to guide it out in front. Shot. Scores! West Ranch gets the all-important 2-goal lead. So it's 6-4 now for West Ranch. Stickney. I'm trying to play it down. Taken away. Marchant. Trying to give it out across. Good save by McKeown. And Stickney will help out. Trying to leave it out for Campbell. Strikers trying to claw back into this one. Marchant. Getting through one, trying to go through a couple. Marchant still with it. A shot winging around, and a block out to the side by Bunero. Stickney loses his stick. Dunleavy trying to leave it out in front. Finding someone, but that will be called dead as the Strikers to the power play. It looks like Marchant going off for interference. So number 16, Marchant, going off for interference. Pierce, Marchant. Giordano. Skating it down. Getting it out in front. Shot save. Rebound. Still it's loose. Jennerlov. Save. And a third rebound. What a save by Sam Rogers. What a stand-up try by Sam Rogers. Getting 3 consecutive back-to-back-to-back saves off rebounds. And he keeps his team up by 2. Jennerlov trying to get that one. Wilkinson forcing it down to the corner. Jennerlov out to Brunroll. Brunroll, a shot just going high and wide, and a rebound. Finds his way to his stick. Strikers heckling hard. They'll get it across, and here we go with Yang. Yang on a breakaway. Save by McKiln. Giordano turning it over. Strikers getting it back. Howard, rink side. Brunroll. Into the zone, deking through 2. A shot, save. Rebound trying to wrap it around. Nothing doing. Wilkinson. Brunroll. Left circle, fans on the shot. And there we go, again with a foot race. But that will be held up. And now we go with Brunroll yet again. Leaving it off. Giordano. A shot high, wide, and out of play. Sam Rogers, take a bow. Big saves. Edwards out to take the draw. Winning it back, Campbell. Trying to take it away. Here we go with Howard. Loading it down to Campbell. Back to Howard. A shot. Giordano trying to find it. West Ranch able to clear. Wilkinson. Perennial. Back to Wilkinson. Wilkinson going across. Morenos. Trying to guide it out. Morenos will give it out to the side. 10 seconds left to go on this El Segundo penalty, or power play. Seibel clearing it all the way up, all the way out, and they have killed this one off. 6:12 left to go here in this third period. Seibel. Dunleavy. Leaving it down, Wilkinson. We'll give it up, Morenos. Into the side of the zone. Near side, trying to find someone out in front, nothing doing. They'll just dump it on in. Howard out to play it. Stickney trying to get that out to the side. Taken away by Bunroy. Bunroy. A shot, save, rebound, and a big cover by Sam Rogers yet again, making his presence known. 5:05 left to go here in this tight game. El Segundo Strikers and West Ranch Wildcats. Stickney out to take the draw. Gets it tied up. Ritz trying to play it back. Taken away by West Ranch. And he turns into a big hit by Bunroy. And there we go. 2-on-1. A pass out in front. Nothing doing. Scotto just couldn't find that one. Offhand in the zone. Scotto. Taken away. Bunroy. Ritz back to Wilkinson. Wilkinson trying to look up for Aloisi. Aloisi taken away. West Ranch. Strikers trying to get it back. 4 minutes and 12 seconds left. Strikers really trying to get back into this one, but you're going to have to do that in a hurry. For the Strikers, you have Giordano, Jenner Love, and Brett Wilkinson out. Wildcats trying to win this draw. They lose it to the side. And right on goal to Sam Rogers, held in by the Strikers. Jenner Love trying to get it back. Giordano turns it around. Wilkinson holds it in, getting it back. Jenner Love, a shot. Big save by Sam Rogers. 3:54 left to go. And for the Strikers, are you on your last leg yet? Giordano losing the draw. A shot tipped a few times out to the side. West Ranch trying to clear it, held in. They'll dump it down right in behind the goal. Dunleavy. Dufourier. A shot saved by Rogers. Flashing the glove there. That was a surprise shot on net. But Sam Rogers was not stirred at all. Tracking it all the way and stopping it almost like a catcher in baseball. Able to smother that one. Giordano have to take the draw. Taken away. Trying to reverse it around. Yang with it. Yang taken away. Here come the Strikers. Centering it out in front. Shot wide of the net. Almost beating Sam Rogers there as he was sneaking by. Just cheating a little bit to the left. Here we go. Backhand pass by Brett Wilkinson. Trying to shoot it out in front. Taken away. And here we go with West Ranch. Hopping puck. Marchant. Deking around. Has Yang. Shot. Save out in front by Giordano. And a shot out for the slot, and Cathal McKeown will size that one up. 2:49 left to go here in this third period, and the Strikers are going to need one in a hurry if they want to tie this one up. Campbell out to take the draw. Loses it to Madurian. Thornton. Trying to leave it out. Seibel. Trying to guide it out in front. Dunleavy. Dunleavy. Leaving it out in front. Shot save. Rebound. Dunleavy scores! Patrick Dunleavy. How do you do? It is 7-4. Dunleavy making his presence known here. I believe this is his first goal of the tournament, if I'm not mistaken. Leave it out to the side. Another shot off the pad of McKeown and wide. 2:18 left to go. Strikers trying to get this one back. Morenos. A shot blocked aside by the Wildcats. It was a close game here, and now the Wildcats seem to be in the driver's seat as Howard plays it up. Howard down into the corner. 1:56 left to go here in the third period. Leaving it down. Marchant. A 2-on-1, 3-on-1. He'll leave it off. Shot, save, rebound to the side, and a big leaving try by McKeown. And that will be a save. And a rebound right on the front. Just missing that one was Ludwig. Marchant trying to do the Michigan as a shot right out in front. Taken away and played off by Caleres. Caleres turning it over. Strikers couldn't get that one. Caleres trying to clear it. Perennial. 1:03 left to go. Last minute of play to go here in the third period. Ludwig leaving it off. Out in front. Shot save. Rebound. Still it's loose. Shot save by McKeown. And he will cover. Big save by Cal McKeown. God, both goaltenders take a bow. Highlight reel saves here tonight. .48 seconds left here in this third period as Wildcats hold it in. I'm trying to leave it out to the side. Stickney. And leave it out in front. Shot tipped on. And Angus trying to play it out through the corner. Stickney. Stickney turning it over. Romeo leaving it across, and that will be a penalty on the Strikers for tripping. Stickney getting into the thick of it here. And you can see the rivalry here brewing. How fun would it be if these two teams met in the playoffs? Again. I think at this point, if you're El Segundo, just say, all right, you won round one. We'll see who gets round two as we head into the LA Kings High School Hockey League playoffs. And Rogers getting into this one. You love to see it. It's truly hockey night here in Southern California. Dufourier, Romero, Romeo actually, Husted, Agnes, and the captain out for the Wildcats. And for the Strikers, Giordano, Jenner Love, Wilkinson for the Strikers. 17 seconds left. Wildcats win the draw, trying to side it out in front, taken away, and Dufourier found himself off sides. Off his knees, Romeo able to win this draw. Jenner Love trying to skate it out in front. Jenner Love still with it. Shot off the blocker of Sam Rogers, and time will expire. And you can still see the tensions are high here in Simi Valley. So, off of this one, we finally get the tapping of respect, but wow, a rivalry here is born in Simi Valley. Dang. This is round one, going to West Ranch here in this LA Kings High School Hockey League season. Final score tonight, 7-4. West Ranch getting the first laugh here in this season. And it's going to be exciting come playoff time. But until then, if you would kindly join us tomorrow where the West Ranch Wildcats JV team are going to take on the El Segundo Strikers JV team. First game at 11 o'clock sharp in the morning. But until then, my name is Brian Flores. For my cameraman, Richard Flores, you've been watching Sports Broadcast Labs Entertainment, bringing you LA Kings High School Hockey League action. Final score, 7-4, here in Simi Valley. Until next time, have a great night, everybody.